What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ohio State versus Maryland Week 6 college football matchup going down Saturday, October 7th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you can head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Ohio State and Maryland. And Ohio State coming into this one off of their bye week last. We saw them. It was that buzzer beater 17-14 win on the road over Notre Dame last time out. Meanwhile, to improve to 4-0 on the year, but 1-3 against the number. Meanwhile, Maryland 5-0 on the year, 3-2 against the number after a 44-17 win over Indiana last week. Now, Ohio State does come in as the rested team. They've had an extra week to prepare for this game. And head-to-head, they've owned Maryland. They've won all 8 meetings going back to 2014, and a lot of those have been decisive victories. I mean, going back to 2016, it was 62-3 Ohio State. 2017, 62-14. 2019 was 73-14. 2021 was 66-17. But the thing for me here is that, look at last year. I think this is a very similar script to what we saw from these two teams last year. You have a Maryland team that hadn't played anybody, and they hadn't played much of anything up to this year as well, or up to this point in this year as well. But Ohio State had a much better quarterback than they do this time around. No offense, Kyle McCord. It is what it is. You had C.J. Stroud. Ohio State was laying 25 points in that game, and Maryland gave them a game. The game finished 43-30, and it was a game that was 33-30 with just under a minute to go before Ohio State kicked a field goal to make it 36-30, and then on the ensuing drive, they pinned Maryland deep and had a fumble recovery that was it was a 1-yard scoop and score that went back the other way to make it a 43-30 game. And and it was actually a game where Maryland led 13-10 at the half. So Maryland has the chops to hang around. Tunga Vailoa, he threw for 293 yards in that game, 26-36 passing. He has experience in this spot. Now, granted, that game was at Maryland last year, and now you have to go to Ohio State, but we've also seen Ohio State let teams hang around. They let Indiana hang around on the road. They were 30-point favorites in that game, only won by 20. They were they beat up on Youngstown State as 44.5-point favorites. They demolished Western Kentucky, and they got the nice win over Notre Dame, which was nice. And now they got to focus for this game. But I simply just think that 19.5, 20 points, whatever you can get it at right now, is just too many. I think this is a spot where Maryland comes to play. I think even if it's a convincing victory, I could see a 38-21 kind of win for the Buckeyes in this one. But even then, like I said, I think it's just there's a downgrade at quarterback from last year, and Maryland found a way to cover there. I'm going to take Maryland in the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.